Hi, it's me again, Elaine, and I'm cooking. Well, I'm going to make some meatballs and spaghetti today, one of my favorite dishes. I love this, but I use 3 different meats. I use veal, I use ground beef, and I use Italian sausage. Great combination. Really is good. Now I'm going to put my seasoning in, okay? I'm going to put my gloves on first. Well, I don't want to get my hands messy this time. It's, you know, sometimes I don't mind and sometimes I do. This is one of the times that I don't feel like getting my hands messy, so I'm putting my gloves on. Make sure you start off with a clean surface, please. I don't have to say that every time, but I feel like I have to. So make sure you start off with a clean surface. Now I've got breadcrumbs I'm going to put in mine, which is my favorite breadcrumbs, my Deliano. See that? That is seasoned Italian breadcrumbs. Very good taste. I love this. I've got 1 egg beaten. Going to put that in there, make it nice and fluffy. The breadcrumbs keep it from being so tight. The beaten egg makes it nice and fluffy, okay? Then I've got a tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of powder, garlic powder. And I got 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Then I've got a 1/4 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And then I have a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Now all this is going to go in here together, right? I'm going to do this now. I'm going to mix it up together here. So you can see that, mix it up together, right? I don't want to do too much mixing because after you mix it, it makes it too tough. So my breadcrumbs go in there. All my seasoning's going to go right in there. I already messed up my hand. I can't pick it up now. There. This is a really, really good recipe. I love this. It comes out so good, and my kids just absolutely just, Mom, it tastes so good. You're going to make some meatballs for so I'm making some now. They get a chance to taste it. Anyway, mix it up. It's nice and good there. Mix it up nice. Put my egg in there. Nice and fluffy. Makes your meatballs nice and fluffy. It really does. And then I'm going to make meatballs. I don't like the big meatballs. I like my meatballs kind of on the medium side. Medium, you know. Because the kids, I want them to get some, you know, eat some stuff. They like meatballs. So Mom, make some meatballs. I'm going to make 1 meatball. I'll show you how to make it. Everybody knows how to make meatballs, I think. But just in case, Italians make their meatballs very, very large. But I'm not Italian, so I'm going to make my meatballs the way I like them. And they come out just as good. That's enough mixing now. I think that's enough mixing because I don't want it to get tough on me. So anyway, yeah, that's good. See, that's mixed really good. See that? Nice mixture. Now I'm going to take about like this. Bring my plate over here. Get that over there. Best way you make meatballs, just round, round, round. See that? Okay, nice meatball. I'm going to do the rest of them, and then I'm going to meet you at the stove, okay? I'll see you in a minute. Okay. As you can see, I've started cooking the meatballs, right? Now, you don't want to get these brown. You just want to get them half cooked, and then I'm going to drop them in the sauce over there. You see it's smoking, right? So now, you get the meatballs half done. You don't get them all the way done because it'll be too tough. It'll still be too tough. So you cook them, just brown them. Just get them brown, all over brown, nice and brown. See they're starting to brown? Can you see that? I'll try to get as close as I could so you can see them browning. Once they're browned, I got them brown on all sides. I'm going to put them in the sauce. I'm going to brown them first, and I'll be back, okay? I'll be back and show you how to put them in sauce. Hey guys, I'm back. And what I do is put my sauce in there already. I use Hunt's tomato sauce, no salt added, okay? This is a 33.5 ounce box. I put a whole box in there. And I use Hunt's no salt added diced tomatoes, basil, garlic, and oregano. That's in there. And I put a few meatballs in there already, started cooking. Okay, so there we are. I put the rest of them in there. The rest of the meatballs are going to go right in there. And not only am I going to put the meatballs in there, but that's half cooked now. That's not all the way done, those meatballs. I put 1/4 cup of bell peppers, red and green, 1/4 each. And then I put a 1/2 cup of onion. Right in there with it. Now, when this gets done, I'm going to let it simmer. And you know how I'm going to tell when it's really done? There's an oil that comes up from the surface from the meatballs. That's when you know when it's done. You'll see it. Right now it's not ready. This just starting to cook. I'm going to put the top on. Where's my top at? Oh, there it is. Put my top on there. And it has also gets a little sweetish taste to it. Sweet. You don't have to put sugar in there. It'll get sweet by itself. The sauce. Put the top on. Got it on low. I'm going to get medium just a little bit more. Because I want to start cooking. Then I'll turn it down low. Let it simmer some more. So now it's about, I just started with it. So I think another half hour should be done. This is a slow meal. I don't like cooking anything fast, especially my food. I like it for it to simmer nice and slow. So I'll be back. We'll check on and see how it's doing, okay? Okay, guys, right. I'm back. Now, you see that? See that oil? It's done. It's done, it's done. Now, for the added little treat, I usually put just a couple of shrimp in there. Just a couple of shrimp. About 6 or 7 or 8. Because the kids like shrimp, I like shrimp too. They don't take shrimp in no time to cook, you know that. Put the top back on, it's done. I'm turning the fire off. In the meantime, while the shrimp is going, I'm going to cook my spaghetti. In a pot there, I'll put my spaghetti in there. The water's boiling already, so all I do is put it in the pot. And that only takes about 10 minutes to cook. I use thin spaghetti. I don't like the thick spaghetti. So mine is thin. As a matter of fact, it's angel hair. So the angel hair spaghetti be in there. About 10 minutes to cook. And then I'm going to plate this bad boy. And I'm going to eat it, and it's going to be so good. Oh, yes, indeed. Okay, so I'll see you in about a few minutes. Finished everything. And as you can see, I'm getting ready to get right in that. Oh, while it was cooking, I put in a teaspoon of basil and another teaspoon of salt. It was a little bit too bland. And it's just right for me. Just right for me. Now, you season to your own taste what you like, and you know, you do it like that. But for me, this is pretty good. You can use your own favorite sauce. The main thing was the meatballs. That was the main thing, the meatballs. I just did a little something different. I've used 3 different meats for the meatballs. That will give it a nicer flavor when you do that. It really does. I got my shrimp in there. The shrimp cooked right. It don't take long for shrimp to cook. It was so hot, it's still hot, you know, and I use the heat from the sauce and just put the shrimp in and they cooked it right up. So I'm not going to eat all that because my kids will be, Ma, you didn't save us any shrimp, so I'm going to save some shrimp for the kids. Okay, a little bit of shrimp here and there. Anyway, I'm getting ready to scarf this down. And you really don't need to see me do that because I can, you know, I just get, when it's good, it's good. I love food. What can I say? I have my favorite soda here, which I can't even find anymore. I don't know why they stopped making this. Canada Dry Green Tea Ginger Ale. I love this. I don't know why they stopped making it. But anyway, I saved me some since last year. Now, you know that's terrible. I got my garlic bread here. And, yeah, guys, I'm getting ready to really just chow down here. So I'm going to see this. Wait a minute. One bite, and then I'm going to get up and turn the camera off because you really don't need to see this. This is really good. I'm Elaine, and I'm cooking. And I'm going to eat that without you watching. I'll see you guys later. It tasted so good, I forgot to put the cheese on top. Boy, now that's some good stuff when you forget to put the cheese on top. Well, here we go. A little bit of cheese, and it's my favorite. Parmesan, basil, and oregano. There we are. So now, I'll see you later. I'm going to finish eating that up. Bye.